keeping pace with the travel markets is difficult. When I say difficult, there's a lot going on multiple areas. One, the population themselves has been a little bit more buoyant on the growth of travel areas as people in various countries start to gain more in their economic gains just from a disposable income. People tend to travel more. The online travel, as it were, today has only reached a small number of the global population. I think I'm on the board of a technology company. We just acquired assets from a group out of Europe, and we're in the media market segment, and it's MMS technology where things are sent out through videos, through your cell phones. And what we discovered is only a very small portion, as small as 7.5% of the global cell phone market is really smartphones. So this technology actually that was been developed right now is primarily to serve the other 93% of the world's population using smartphones, close to almost 5 billion users today. The fact is, going into the future, that's the device that people are going to use to buy and make transactions and even get information. So as the smart travel part of the online mobile booking systems grow, there would be a lot more different players other than the 4 top players today that are going to emerge based upon how much capital that they have to invest in R&D, and also in accounting systems, how they view, if they're a public company, it can be expensed rather than capitalized, and depending on how their strategies are. In today's world, many of the large companies are owned either public or owned by a large private equity group. That's the business world I come from. And I can tell you the only reason we buy companies in this space is to turn it around, make it profitable, make it productive and most efficient, but only for one good reason, is to exit. So if there is that kind of a turn over the next few years, there will be a lot more investment to try to drive, depending on the accounting practices, to the next gen. But I think where I see the companies who are going to emerge in the future would have this thought in mind, where mobile becomes the device of use. But there may be something else that I don't foresee, but it may be a little too early to determine that. But I believe the evolution of the brands and the specialized offerings that may come from smaller entities today, because I think the general OTA concept may get too undifferentiated and therefore lose its guise as a large player in the world. And as niche players, destinations, and even regional growth takes place, such as in India and China, as you see today, one of the Indian companies went public, but they offer something a little bit different than a American OTA does today. But the market there is much greater than we currently have. So as you look at the most important things that are going to drive the future is your investment in technology and truly your human capital that you can develop to service those customers on the back end, which is what people are never going to go away from. I still use a travel agent when I want to book a cruise, because I think I own a cruise company, and we still are maybe only 5% of our bookings come from online. The rest people call, and you still need a call center. So if you can automate those kind of practices in the back end, you're probably going to be well ahead of the other guys.